Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, sir, of the 2020 Podcast, LLC. Please say the LLC. And before you listen to this episode, I just got to let you know, I need you to stop what you're doing. Go to blkrenaissance.com, and I need you to shop for the culture. That's right. Anytime you use the promo code LLC20 at Black Renaissance Clothing's website, you will get 20% off your order. Off rip, no questions asked. So do me a favor and do it for the culture. Peace.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Jhayy with Black on Black Rhymes. Step to the mic.
Mic check.
People always ask me where I get my confidence from, and I get it from inside. It's an inside thing, y'all. And when it comes to beautiful skin, I rock with Blendia by India, where her motto is, be confident in your skin. She has a variety of naturally made soaps to keep you smelling good, hair products for long, luscious, healthy hair, and even beard products for men. You know, we got to keep those struggle beards away. So visit blendiabyindia.com and use promo 2020skin to get 10% off your order. Thank you, Blendia by India, for being a sponsor of the 2020 Podcast, LLC. Please say the LLC.
Hey, this is Butter So Fly of Powerlines Poetry, here to let you know anytime I feel good, I have to look good, so you have to listen to me. Make sure you go to gurudesigns.com, use a 3 instead of an E. The website is great, so you can get something for yourself, and then she makes custom clothes for men too. And guess what? I got a promo code for you. Use 20/20 and it'll get you 15% off of any order $25 or more. You can't beat that. Go to gurudesigns.com.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Okay, we lit it just like a fuse, so no need to pick and choose. Welcome to 2020, where we do more than interviews. The hottest be coming through, jumping knowledge on all of you. Get a bigger the front of you with the truth that they offer you. Yeah, hands up, we doing it for the culture. To give artists and businesses more exposure. Keeping it real and stay silent just like a boulder. It's about to go all the way down, can't get no lower. Chasing my dreams, know that they get no slower. But if I stay running, I promise they getting closer. Moreover, success my older. And if you're sleeping on me, I'm waking them up like Folgers. I told you, coming from the land with the tide roll. Well, we'll be on a whole different vibe though. We like to ride slow and keep our windows tinted so you really can see us like Stevie Wonder waking up with his eyes closed. Yeah, got the kind of flow that rock the boat. On my 16s of pounds of dough. And if you figure you can hang with me on the mic, then grab some rope. Matter of fact, better grab some hope. While you at it, we keep it live, it's time to tune in. Turn up the sound on what you're using. It goes so hard, I think it's bruising. The show is 2020, no need to zoom in. Yeah.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's your boy, sir, of the 2020 Podcast, LLC. Please say the LLC. And I got a special guest today from out of town, actually. I got Miss Jayla of Smokin. Jhayy, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I can't complain, and even if I wanted to, you ain't want to hear that. So, Jayla, before we get started, I just want to say thank you for taking time out your day to do this interview. We kind of linked up through a mutual acquaintance, and once you showed me some of your work, I was thoroughly impressed and was pressed to get this interview. So again, thank you for taking time out your day.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it for sure. Definitely.
Hey, so let's get into it. So Miss Jayla, if anybody was to ask, what is Smokin Jayz? What would you tell them?
I would tell them it's like mental therapy. Basically, my candles are something that I feel, the world doesn't show enough about mental issues, and there's not enough research on mental health. So I feel like they're kind of something that I can give someone to try to help with their mental health. Honestly, that's what it is. It's like mental retail therapy. Yeah.
Hey, I like it. So let me ask you this. How long have you been active as an entrepreneur under Smokin Jayz?
Under Smokin Jayz, I've only been an entrepreneur we're going on about 4 months. It's not too long. We just kind of started. I kind of just brought the idea to light, and then I kind of evolved from there. So it took me a minute, but I kind of got my idea fully set now.
Okay. Now, my next question is about the style of, candles and things that you have. So it's very sensual. It pays attention to the physique of the body. And that's what originally captured me. It was like, whoa, that's really nice. What inspired you to take that route?
because there's no candles like it. And I feel like, they always say your body is a temple. So again, going back to the whole thing about mental therapy, using that as as a figure to say that this is what it's supposed to bring to you is kind of my idea behind it. So like if you want like a positive energy, then you put like those herbs and that type of fragrance that matches those type of energies that you want. So hopefully what it's supposed to do is bring that into your world for you to have that type of outcome that you want around you and surrounded around you.
Manifestation. I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Let's get into it. All right. So you mentioned that you guys are on, about 3 months in. So, so far, what obstacles have you encountered as a new business owner?
So the most hardest thing for me has been getting myself out there, honestly, I feel like, because, for a lot of people my age, around 20s, candles isn't something that we really care about. Like, we're kind of getting into that age of settling down and getting our own homes, but like a candle is not an everyday idea I feel like people look into. So I think that's kind of my hardest thing, and kind of also showing people and educating people on what I'm trying to do with them as far as like the energies and the herbs, because a lot of people aren't educated on those types of things. So I think it's still something that people are evolving and learning to understand. So it's hard to get people to understand and also believe it, other than just saying like, it's happened to me, or I use this to happen to me, or this brings this to me. So it's a lot harder to push that onto other people, I guess, right now.
Okay. I feel that. So with this, being kind of you said, like a project you just started, recently, how do you manage to balance work and your personal life?
Well, I mean, I have a schedule. I'm a parent. So my life is a schedule. So I just have to, I'm learning to balance. I'm doing cannabis. I'm learning in the cannabis industry as well as trying to do this. So honestly, my kid is kind of my motivation. So with having a kid, that's kind of what keeps me pushing right there, is having a kid, trying to make a better life for my child, to be honest.
Okay. Now, so far, have you encountered like a memory or an event that made you kind of think that, this is why I do this. This is why I'm an entrepreneur so far?
So I had my friend, she honestly was going through a lot of mental issues and a lot of situations. And so I honestly gave her some candles to help her. And just hearing like her reflect into how it helped her in her life, that was a lot for me. And not only just for her, but using them in my own life, with my cousin recently passing, it's helped a lot with me in my life. So that is what's pushed me to keep it going, just because I know with me and the stuff I've dealt with as far as a loss, and it's been my first loss ever, it's helped me. So using that is my motivation to kind of keep me going, honestly.
Okay. Now I'm going to flip that question on its head. So
Okay.
At any point so far, did you feel like you wouldn't be successful? And if so, who or what changed your mind?
I mean, yeah, because like I would post it on social media and I wasn't really getting like shares or comments or views. So I kind of was like, is this really something that I'm going to be able to make into a business? Or is this just something that's going to be a hobby? But I'm going to say my friend Nice, she kind of pushed me to really keep it going. Like once I got the hit up from you, it kind of just really was like, someone may not, or I may not see the likes or the views or everything, but people are really recognizing what I'm doing and seeing what I'm doing and actually like what I'm doing. So I guess that's a motivational, even though, I'm not physically seeing it, I'm getting it slowly.
There you go. All right. So one of my favorite questions I'm going to offer you, and it's my infamous one because I call it the long-term question.
I'm dead.
So,
okay.
Where would you like to see yourself as an entrepreneur in 1 year, in 3 years, and then in 10 years?
All right. So in 1 year, honestly, I just want to have it to where I have a set, like right now, I feel like I need to build myself as far as more of like a website. I need to really get my groundwork set as far as the business side so that people can really see everything, because I have so much I want to offer and so many different ideas and designs that I want to do for the candles that I feel like it's a little bit overwhelming. And so I need to really kind of get my set ideas on which candles I want to be like my main ones and kind of go from there.
Okay.
So that's my 1 year thing, is to really have it set in stone on what I want to do. In about 2 to 3 years, I want to get to where I can have like blunt effect candles that are also herbal candles, because a lot of people don't know about, like, with cannabis, there's also the medicinal side to it. And you can also do like, there's so many terpenes within all the different herbs that can be incorporated into that, so that you can start having blunt effect candles. So I want to be able to evolve it into that and kind of go into the cannabis industry with it as well. So I have two different kind of, what are those? Two different communities to sell to, I guess is the word. I can't think of the word I want to use, but two different communities where I can sell to cannabis people and for the people who don't use cannabis. So that just broadens my money income.
All right. Okay. I like to hear a plan, because when it shows how much you really value your business, and hearing you come up with those ideas means you've sat and thought about it, you know. So kudos to you for having those, you know, those thoughts in motion. And I hope you manifest it, because from what I'm hearing, you're doing a great job so far. Keep going.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So this is going to be my last question, and it's my favorite, because I like to dedicate this one question to everybody who's listening. So the hardest thing to do is what you did, which was take an idea you had and run with it. What words of encouragement would you have for the next person who has an idea, but they're afraid to act on it?
I would say do it. Like, you never want to, like Denzel Washington says, and it's something I listen to every day, you don't want to go on your deathbed and have all these ghosts around you wondering what if. Like, just do it. Like, you don't want to sit there and at the end of the day have any type of regrets in your life. So just do it, no matter what and who, because people are always going to have something to say, no matter what. Period.
There it is. Miss Jayla, if anybody wanted to get in contact with you, whether it be about business or they just wanted to see what products you have, what would be the best method to contact you?
So right now I just have my Instagram for my business, and it's Smokin Jhayy. So it's SMOKIN and then JHAYY. That's where you can see all the pictures, place orders. I'll have a business page coming up soon. It's in the works. So it'll definitely be all over my Instagram, all of my upcoming info.
All right. And we'll make sure to put that @ in the description of this video. And if you're listening to it, it's also in the description of the audio. Jayla, thank you so much again for doing this. I really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate the opportunity.
Hey, and with that, this has been your boy, Sir, of the 2020 Podcast LLC. Please say the LLC, and we are out.